All right, what up, y'all? It's your man Sam Ant here at Viral Hip Hop News. Do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that notification bell, and subscribe to the brand Viral Hip Hop News. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. We're gonna talk about Boyz II Men legend Sean Stockman, talking about the disrespect and dismissiveness that Babyface dealt with on the red carpet during the Grammy Awards a couple days ago. We seen it. I've definitely saw it, thought it was extremely disrespectful. But now that a legend, somebody that I've looked up to as a kid, Sean Stockman and Boyz II Men spoke on it, I thought that it'd be a good time for me to provide my thoughts and opinions on it once I share the videos if you guys haven't seen it. But before we get to all of that, let's get a quick word from our sponsors.
Welcome to the future of automobile excitement. Dream Car Joyride Corporation presents the Tego Dream Car Joyride Automobile Theme Park. Located in the heart of Orlando's theme park corridor, Dream Car Joyride fills a unique gap in the Central Florida amusement market. Whether you're a luxury car enthusiast or an automobile industry insider, Tego Dream Car Joyride has something for everyone. Experience the thrill of driving high-end, luxury, and sports cars on our exclusive 3-mile controlled driving courses. At Tego, we share your passion. We've attended many car shows, always wishing we could drive or even sit inside those incredible cars displayed behind the ropes. At Tego, everyone will have the chance to drive any car in the park. You are the VIP. Dream Car Joyride Incorporated, where dreams and driving passion meet. Visit us and start your engine at the greatest auto show experience. For more information, visit dreamcarjoyride.com. See you there.
Tego Dream Car Joyride, dreamcarjoyride.com. That link is in the description box. Incredible business, incredible brothers who was running that business. They got an incredible team. Go check them out if you're in the Orlando area on vacation. Definitely a dope experience. Link, again, is in the description box. All right, so let's talk about the disrespect Babyface dealt with on the red carpet during the Grammy Awards. Now, he's being interviewed, I believe, by representatives of the Associated Press. They were speaking to him, and as they were talking, another artist came in their their line of sight, and they were very dismissive of the legend in Babyface and wanted to go speak to this young lady. And Babyface was like, all right, you want to? Well, go ahead. I'm going to play the clip, and then I'll be right back. Let's do it.
Really at the forefront. Can you talk about just this new trend that we're seeing in R&B, where we're seeing more of a fusion? We're seeing people blend the genre with pop, blend the genre with hip-hop and rock as well.
Yes, I think it's interesting.
Chappell.
You guys want to do that? Go do that.
So sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. Hello, how's it going, Chappell? Hello.
You ask the perfect person a question about the bridging of gaps between genres in R&B, hip-hop, rock, pop. Individual who helped bridge that gap, who helped cultivate that gap. You ask the perfect person, and before you get the answer, you're so dismissive because you want to go to the next flavor of the week. And we all clearly saw the flavor of the week. Now, I don't know if my demographic of people necessarily know who that is. I sure as hell don't. Clearly they did, and clearly they thought it was more important to speak to her other than speak to the legend that they asked a great question on, and him answer that question probably better than anybody could. Crazy work. Now, they since apologized, obviously, after the backlash they received, and social media went crazy on them, G-checking them on who exactly they had in front of them. They went on to apologize and say it was terrible, blah, 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 blah. Sean Stockman from Boyz II Men, the legendary R&B group Boyz II Men, one of the greatest R&B groups of all time, and someone who has sang Babyface's songs in the past, had something to say about it. I'm going to play that clip, and then I'll go ahead and finish up with what I think about the situation. Let's go.
Hey, y'all, what's going on? So I was watching the Grammys, and I happened to see something that really, really bothered me. A friend of mine was on the red carpet, and he was being interviewed by a couple of young ladies. And during his interview, they saw someone that was, I guess, currently hot right now. And they called over to that person, basically interrupting my friend, who, by the way, is a legend in the music business. not just black music, but in music in general. His interview was abruptly cut off because they were trying to get the attention of this particular artist. And my friend, being obviously and rightfully so upset, just handed the mic off and walked away. I was talking to my manager, Joe, on the phone about this, and he raised a question. It's like, or rather he made a statement. Like, that would never happen in the NFL. Like, or the NBA. You would never disrespect Magic Johnson. You would never disrespect You would never disrespect any football legend, Deion Sanders or whoever. Because there's a level of understanding of what those particular human beings brought to that respective profession. But it seems to be the opposite in the music industry. The industry tends to have a really bad habit of doing very disrespectful things to people that should be honored. No matter what you know or not know of them, there are certain people that in the industry should be well versed on who is who and who they should tip their hat to. So it bothers me that in any other profession of entertainment, whether it be acting, whether it be sports, the legends are honored. But with the music industry, if you're not considered relevant, you get thrown away and discarded, no longer useful. And that's weird to me. And I wanted to ask all of you guys, like, why do you think that is? Why is that? Why is the music business and the artists that contributed to the music business so disposable? Yet any other genre of entertainment or sports or whatever you want to call it is revered. Let me go on record and say that what those two people did to that legend was really fucked up. And it just kind of gives an example of a great example.
There's Sean Stockman speaking on the situation. All right, so first off, he asked, why does it happen to music artists? It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Babyface should be regarded just as equally as the legends you spoke on. You said Magic Johnson, Prime Time. Forgot some of the other names that you may have mentioned. But he should be revered just the same. When you talk about Babyface, he wrote for TLC, Casey and JoJo, Boyz II Men, Whitney Houston. Oh, I got the list right here. Toni Braxton, Ariana Grande, Krysta Michelle, Michael Bolton, Beyonce, Vanessa Williams, Jaheim, Tony, Kat Graham, Karen White, Destiny's Child, After 7, As Yet, Justin Bieber, wrote for himself, Shalimar, Delili, Christina DeBarge, Bobby Brown. The list goes on. And I'm not talking about songs. I'm talking about whole albums. BB and CeCe Winans, Damian Dame, Jermaine Jackson, Mary Davis, Shanice, the Braxtons, Mariah Carey. You talking about genres all over music that this brother has put his pen on and stamped his legacy in. He's not just an artist just singing songs, and he was phenomenal at creating his own music as well. But he has his legacy, and his work is all over music. So it wasn't the disrespect that bothered me, and it was very disrespectful. It was the dismissiveness, how they just so quickly disposed of that brother, that legend, so quickly just to get to the next flavor of the week, not realizing if it wasn't for that legend, there would be no flavor of the week. There would be no whoever she was to be able to talk to, and probably won't even speak to next year. And that's no disrespect to that young lady. She probably done incredible work. She doesn't have the resume Babyface does, and she'll go ahead and openly admit it. It's just facts. It's just facts. And I just don't understand how you can have a legend sitting in front of you. You probably had about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes to talk to him. And let me tell you what, you should have valued that, because it is not easy. Take it from me. To get an interview with Babyface. That brother's an extremely busy person, extremely busy man, and he just does not take interviews from anybody. And I'm pretty sure after this, it'll probably get even tighter, because that was disrespectful. And even even though he seemed upset, and even though he visibly was definitely upset, I don't even want to say he seemed upset. He was visibly upset. He still did it in a respectful way. Oh, y'all want to talk to her? Gave it a smile, handed the mic, and walked off. Didn't say anything derogatory. Didn't come off as if he was better than anybody. Oh, you want to talk to her? Here's the mic, and I'm out. And they dropped a serious ball and a serious opportunity to interview one of the legends of this game. Now, I don't want to get too racial about it, because I don't think race played a matter in it. I think it was just straight up dismissiveness, and that was just whack and corny. But this shouldn't have happened. There is no validation for this. I don't know why musicians are just, and now, you know what? As far as what Sean Stockman said about legends in music just being dismissed and just thrown away, I don't agree with that, because some legends and some people in music don't get thrown away. Some of them still are revered. Some of them still are put on a mantle. The fact that Babyface wasn't in that situation is a damn crime. It shows the lack of awareness of who they were talking to, the lack of awareness of the legend that he was, and the dismissiveness of just finding the flavor of the week. Some kids that were probably no more than 23, 24 years old didn't do their research on who they were speaking to, and they fumbled the ball real bad. But I'm glad it happened, because it raises awareness, it raises these type of conversations, and it goes to show you, hey, listen, we need to put a little more respect on our legends' names. And I'm glad throughout this conversation that we were able to kind of shine light on the legend that is Babyface. And if anybody from his team happens to see this, we got a nice podcast, Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast, and we would love to interview you on there. Appreciate y'all. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this situation. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all see it down below. Sam I Am Viral Podcast. Go look for that on Apple, Spotify, and all major online podcast networks. Not talking about hip hop. It's something completely different from the hip hop podcast. I'm speaking on my journey through acting, my journey through the entertainment and performing arts business. Got a lot of dope interviews with people in the performing arts, directors, makeup artists, actors. It's a real dope podcast. If you're looking to motivate yourself and get going, go check that out. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, Sam I Am Viral on IG. Nothing to do with hip hop, all to do with my career in acting and entertainment. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Sam, and CEO of Brand Viral Hip Hop News. Until next time, until next story. I love each and every one of y'all. Love yourselves. I'm out of here, man. Peace.